Well, welcome back. This is Lucas, back playing some more Transport Fever. I know I said my last episode was probably going to be my last, but I have been making so much money on my recent upgrades that I had to come back to it. I think about 10 years have passed since my last episode, and I have done some things. Oh, look at all those cars. I still haven't done an airport or anything like that. It literally is just rail only, but I have spent a lot of money lately. Let's see here. 15 million, 18 million, 29 million just in upgrades. And one of my crowning achievements of my upgrades is my orange line. It was a big gamble buying the big boy, and then I think I have 13 cars behind this, I want to say. I didn't know if it was actually going to make any money, but it has been making a lot of money. Well, not like a lot, but a decent amount. So I upgraded both trains, as you can see right here. I have two big boys on the orange line and a shit ton of gondolas, and it's awesome. I'm just in love with them. I love the big boy. I've never used it before, and here I am right here, two of them on one line. Probably a little excessive, but hey, they're still filling up. And I think it's like $5.8 million a run that it does. So that's really, really cool. And look how long these things are. That's what I love about this game, is you can make these trains so freaking long. I don't know. I actually don't know if there's a limit to it. I'm sure you can make a really, 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 really long train. But yeah, that's a couple of the things that I've done. But that's not the only things I've done. Oh, 1 second here. Okay, sorry about that. Freaking roommate's dog. Anyway, so what I was saying is, yeah, I got the big boys, spent a lot of money on those, and then I also bought some other things. Here's one right here. Forgot the name of it, but it looks pretty cool. This is actually the first train I splurged on. It was more of an experiment than anything, I guess. I really don't like that this is orange and then nothing else is. I don't know, it looks a little weird. I guess I could have maybe made those orange. I don't know. Oh, and there goes my other experiment. But yeah, kind of a cool train. I've never used it before. It's still a steam locomotive. It's really streamlined. I like it. I just wish there was different color options. I'm sure there's some reskins in the Steam's workshop that I can get. But yeah, my other train here, I bought a really expensive train, horribly unnecessary and freakishly long. It can hold 144 people, and it pretty much almost fills it every time, so I think it was a pretty good investment. Oh, gotta love that horn too. But yeah, it's actually making a lot more money since I did this, even though the train itself was stupid expensive. You can see, I think right here is when I changed it out. It missed a route, and now it's up at full speed. And yeah, it's making a lot of money, which is cool. Looks like it's not going to make it one more run before the year's over, though. That kind of sucks. But pretty strong year there. Hopefully get a few more. Oh, looks like I got some new ships. And a new rail car. But anyway, yeah, so that kind of gets you up to speed. I upgraded a couple of the other trains, nothing crazy. I just bumped them up a little bit in power in terms of the steam locomotives. Just because I wanted to add a couple more cars like this one here. It was that green locomotive that I pretty much bought for everything I have. I upgraded it because I wanted a little bit more power, so I can haul a little bit more supplies. Because those building supplies really slow the train down. So just little things like that, but yeah, I'm just... I mean, obviously, I'm not making a lot of money there because I'm spending a lot of money. $29 million I spent. Oh, yeah, I don't have a loan anymore. I paid all that off. And it goes to show when you actually upgrade your locomotives and keep up with the times and rework your routes a little bit if you need to. Change out your rolling stock. It actually makes a huge difference, and I think if I would have kept up on it, I never would have had the money issues that I had. Now I'm making more money than I know what to do with. Granted, there's some trains I still can't really afford. Like, obviously, I can't make every route to Big Boy for freights and stuff like that, and, you know, it's just not necessary anyway. But as long as I upgrade things that need to be upgraded and just be a little smart about it, I should be alright. I think what happened was I just got so caught up with the cargo hub that I just completely forgot to upgrade anything, and it really kicked me in the butt on that. So hopefully I don't make any of those kind of mistakes again. And with that being said as well, I should probably look into expanding my empire, not just sticking with locomotives and little buses and stuff like that. I probably really should consider getting into airplanes, because as time goes on, those are going to be more and more dominant. And I think as long as I keep the passenger trains fast, people are going to pick them. Maybe not like too fast. I don't know. I really don't know how I should balance that, because a fast train still might not be faster than a flight. So then I spent all that money on a fast train when I should worry about cheaper train? I don't know. I really don't know. I might have to concentrate on freight more. I don't really see myself spending a ton of money on passenger trains for too much longer. I should upgrade some of these, at least a little bit. Be like, oh, these things make so much money. Well, it also has huge expenses. I think that's the first year of the 2 Big Boy line. Pretty expensive maintenance. $7.86 million on that trip. Just stupid amount of money. I've never made that much money on that route before. And that's just one train. I got two. I got 2 of those trains. So that's pretty exciting. I don't know what I'm going to replace those with when the time comes. I think I pretty much use anything. I'll probably end up using one of these, just because it doesn't have that much power. And it's almost comparable, but it's not quite there. And then I don't know when I should upgrade to a high-speed rail as well. I feel like that's something I should probably look into, because I have a feeling it's going to be necessary. I really don't see the point in this train. I really, really don't. I mean, it has good traction effort and stuff like that. Just, I don't know. I feel like one of these would be... It's actually not that expensive for the power, actually. I mean, it has more power than this train, and this train's twice as much. You know, I guess I could see the point of that. And they have the same top speed, it just looks a little silly. You're really adamant on me replacing this train. That's... Okay, you're about to pick some freight up. It is 45 years old. Yeah, so I should probably upgrade that. But anyway, yeah, it was kind of a little catch-up. Showing you how I've done. Look at that. 16 million profit that year. Man, that's cool. And just to think, like, what was it, 15 years ago in this game? I was struggling pretty bad. Like, $30 million I had loaned out. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel at this point. I could just keep expanding and keep upgrading. I probably will. I don't know, I'm pretty addicted to this game. It just kind of bums me out that the sources of freight are just so scattered and weird. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for this mod, it would be a lot more challenging than it is. And I don't know if necessarily fun. I kind of like being able to place my own businesses. Man, it's just a lot of stuff still sitting in there. Oh yeah, I had to buy a few more trucks. Let's see if I can find them. Got some of that new in there. There they are. Just being held up by the others. Those will upgrade eventually. But bought a few more trucks because this actually couldn't keep up with the new trains. The new mega trains that I've made, basically. It was too much. Yeah, it's a sleek looking train. I like that. Yeah, so I don't know what to do at this point. I could add more cities to this. I don't know if there's really a point, though. I mean, I guess I could have buses and they could just do little mini routes. But what I really should get some more passenger lines going out to these other cities. I mean, they look kind of sad, you know? They're just sitting out here on their own. Can't really do anything. Everyone has to drive to these bigger cities. Speaking of bigger cities, I want to say my largest one is 1,000 people. Yeah, just broke 1,000. I don't know how big they can get. I haven't really looked into it. Got a lot of freight here. Ugh, just so needy. Line usage, no. What do you mean, no? I got stuff coming in. Oh, yeah, another thing I did a while ago, actually, and I don't think I mentioned it, was I had a train line that went from the steel mill to the machine factory. Remember that train? That wasn't really making any money. I was losing $500,000 a year on that thing. I got rid of it. I have trucks now. And I think the truck line is actually making money. Yeah, it's actually making a lot of money. It's making more... Well, let's see here. There we go. The truck line here is making how much I was losing a year with that train. So that's kind of cool. I should probably get some more trucks in that. Looks like it's slacking a little bit. That's probably why there's no line usage. I got these new trucks. I don't want that one. I want this one. Yep. Since I can afford it, let's get a whole bunch of them in there. I don't remember. There it is. There. Trucks are pretty cheap. I know those trucks were like 100-something thousand each, but still relatively cheap compared to my new trains. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is since there's no point in me letting this run anymore between episodes, I'll probably do a few more episodes and just dabble into flight a little bit. Maybe that's how I'll connect some of these outlet cities instead of rail. Maybe I'll start with Whaley Bridge, connected to Normanton, since Normanton seems to be my passenger hub. Or maybe even Featherstone. Yeah, and see how that goes and kind of dabble into flight a little bit. I'm not going to bother with ships because there really isn't... I think there's some lakes. Yeah, there's like a lake over here. I think I can have ships run down these rivers, but there really isn't a point. So, yeah, on the next episode, I'll dabble into aircraft. And I already have medium airports. I haven't even touched these darn things. Yeah, so I'll do that. And probably upgrade these freight trains a little bit. Get them longer, bigger. Get some more of these construction supplies going, because there's a lot that need to get out. Yeah, that only covered half of that one. So, yep. Next episode, I'll do aircraft and upgrade the freight trains a little bit more. Yeah, Lucas here again. Thank you for watching.